Hey you guys, it's me Kiana coming at you yet again today. And I just got back from the post office making sure I shipped off the goodie bags that was purchased today. I do have two more, so if anybody else wants to purchase those, I can mail those off tomorrow. You get the shipment pretty fast. As you can see on my comment page, people are really enjoying their jewelry that they've already gotten from me. And they're also enjoying the fact that the shipping was immediate, actually. So I know I hate when I purchase items and I gotta wait forever to get my little items in the mail. So I definitely wanted to take that into consideration when people were purchasing things from me. So I hope that you guys love the personal attention that I gave, and also the fact that you received your items immediately. So I wanted to come to talk to you guys about something that I wanted to include you guys on. You guys are my family, and I wanted to include you on this, even though I've been wrestling with this decision for the past, I would say, about 3 weeks now. And in fact, I've been wrestling with if I wanted to open up and share these things with you guys, because I know that it's hard to share things with people. A, because people have these expectations on you, even sometimes that supersede your own expectations. And B, if I was to fail or not be successful at it, it would be documented and therefore up for people to criticize and scrutinize and all that. So, but I thought that it would be more than just the fact that yes, I may be criticized or scrutinized and judged. Um, I wanted to look at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is there are a lot of people that's out there that are considered obese and that are overweight and have like 100 pounds to lose, like myself. And I wanted to be a voice for those people. Those people sometimes, those people are me, and those people like me, often try to be silent because they don't want to draw attention to themselves, and they often want to be in corners and just hide in a closet or hide in their home because they don't want to be judged and because they don't want to um, or they don't know how or where to start to try to embark on making themselves healthier, even if it takes baby steps. And when you have to lose so much weight, you guys, people need to understand that it's not that easy just pulling yourself away from the table. It's actually things that your body is actually going through. Your fat cells get hungry. Let's be real. And anybody that knows anything about biology, then they know that your fat cells actually want to be fed. So not only you're getting hunger pains, and not only is it a mental thing as well, your fat cells is craving. So it's actually not just that easy to pull yourself away from the table. And even if you were to pull yourself away from the table, you have to also account for people's metabolism from being excessively overweight are shot. And what I mean by shot is that it's to the point where their metabolism is working at a very low minimum. Their metabolism, even if they were to eat very little, even if they were to starve, it actually works against them because your body holds on to the fat because it is starving. And it's afraid of having to starve again. So when you finally do eat whatever that is, your body is hanging on to the fat. See, despite what people think, fat people are very knowledgeable about calorie intake. They're very knowledgeable about carbs. They're very knowledgeable about fat grams. I can tell you the calories in almost anything. Why? Because when fat people know all this information because they are fat and they've been dieting most of their lives. Okay, so this is not a battle that's new to them. So they, in fact, know more about diets than the average person or the average normal sized person. So that's not the problem. The problem is not having lack of knowledge, but it's in fact implementing that knowledge into your everyday life. And also, when you get to a certain weight, you get discouraged because you have to lose so much. And they say, everybody says, well, just take baby steps. Well, you get discouraged when you're constantly depriving yourself and you constantly are just losing 2 pounds a month, but for 30 days you're depriving yourself to the point where it's almost it's almost mind-boggling. So I'm saying all this to say that I want to embark on a journey, and I want to share it with you guys. I will also be sharing it with my column that I've been hired to be a columnist in, which is virgogems.com. You guys know I've told you that a couple of weeks back that I have a column on there. Well, I want to embark on this journey despite how hesitant I may be, despite how uncertain I am about it. Know that I am embarking on this journey to be a voice for those who look like me, to be a voice to those who have a struggle that they feel as though has beaten them, to be a voice to those who have like 100 pounds to lose and don't know where to start. I don't know where to start, but I'm going to start. And I'm going to start with you guys. So, for the next, I guess I'm not even going to put a time frame, but starting, I think I'm probably going to start it around the 16th of this month. Starting around the 16th, I will start to do some things and implementing some things in my life that you normally don't see me do. I know that, for one, I know that I want to start a very low carb regimen. And I chose that because I know what I have an addiction to, and I am addicted to carbs. I can have sweets in front of me all day long, you guys. Literally. I literally have candy around me all the time because I get it with couponing. And I show you guys all the candy, and I literally, no lie, don't touch it because candy is not my temptation whatsoever. I can go without candy or chocolate for months, literally. But you put a bag of chips in front of me, they will be gone within a matter of an hour at least. So my drug of choice is carbs, and because that is something that that is in a form of addiction for me, and something that has created this body that I am in, I know that I need to minimize that, and that's why I know that a low carb um, lifestyle will be better for me. Only because, like I said, I know my body and I know what issues I have. Now, with that low carb diet I'm going to embark on, I'm going to also entwine a diabetic diet. And although I was a gestational diabetic and it carried over to after Pootie, um, I still I stay away sometimes, most of the time, from sugar. Okay, because I don't have the candy and all that kind of stuff. But there's sugar in anything that you eat. So what I'm going to do is try to, in any way possible, um, incorporate with that a diabetic diet. And that's going to consist of something that is another addiction of mine that I have to eliminate. And this is actually something that's harder for me than it is eliminating certain foods. I literally choose soda. I will choose soda over food any day. If you give me 2 liters a day and no food, I will drink all those 2 liters. If you give me 2 liters a day with the food, I'll drink those 2 liters. That's how much I love soda, you guys. So eliminating that out of my diet is going to be an extremely hard thing for me to do, but I am going to do it. I drink very little water, so that will be something else I will be adding. And the other thing is, I don't eat excessively, you guys. I actually only eat once a day, so I know that has something to do with my metabolism. But I do very little exercise. So I just got a new camcorder, and I will be taking you guys with me as I embark on my journey of doing exercise, which is going to be walking and things like that. Now, this is going to be all done in front of you guys. It's going to be embarrassing moments because I'm actually, even right now, I am about to have a panic attack just thinking about me showing you guys me exercising or walking or whatever. I'm actually so hesitant to do that. And the reason why is because you're talking in the person that you see before you. I haven't done an actual exercise in years. And I'm not talking about just walking. I'm talking about actually doing exercise in years. And I'm embarrassed to say that, and I know people will judge me or whatever for it. But again, I'm doing this for people that feel like they have given up. And I'm doing this for people that feel like they don't want to be seen in public and never want to be seen and stay in their homes for years and years because of judgment. I'm doing this for people that, like I said, don't know where to start. And I'm showing you that if I don't know where to start and I can do it, then you can too. And I think that even though I'm afraid of embarking on this journey in front of people, I'll take that just so that other people can have a voice, just so other people can see and be inspired. I've been inspired by so many people on here with their weight loss and things like that, and I want to one day be in that position where I've inspired someone. So it will be times that you guys will see certain things that, like I said, I'm going to be embarrassed about. You may see me break down and cry because it's so hard for me, and it's going to be an emotional roller coaster because you have to understand, once you take out of food, and once you take food out of the equation, if you have an addiction to food, food has basically muted your feelings in some ways, because we run to food to either drown something out or for comfort. And I know that I've ran to food to mask and to comfort myself when I've had certain issues in life, when I've been touched, or when I've been molested during my lifetime, divorces, relationships ending, all these kind of things. Food muted my feelings. So I didn't feel while I was going through these things as necessarily as much as I would if I didn't turn to food. So once the food is taken out of the equation, that's when you start to feel. So I cannot tell you how emotional I'm going to be. You all know I'm a big baby, and I'm the baby of my whole family, so you already know I'm emotional anyway, y'all. So this is going to be quite a roller coaster. I'm preparing y'all and preparing myself mentally. I wanted to also take you guys with my camcorder to the market as I embark on buying the items that I need to start my lifestyle change. That way, if you want to implement some of these things into your life, you can. I'm going to be doing a lot of research. And again, this may not be for everybody, and I don't need a whole bunch of comments of people telling me you shouldn't do this or shouldn't do that. I'm doing what's best for my body, and that's the thing. Whenever you're doing things like this, you have to do what's best for your body, because your body handles certain diets differently, or handles certain foods differently, or processes certain foods differently. Also, it depends on the fat, the way that you consume fat, and also where do you store it at. If you're bottom heavy, you're top heavy, you're midsection heavy, all of these things come into play, and only you would know exactly what your issues are in those ways. As for me, I know what my issues are. So I know where I store most fat at. I know the lack of exercise I've had and how long it's been. I know how my fat, the disposition of my fat, all these kind of things. I know what carbs and what things I'm addicted to and what I'm not. So because I know these things, I'm going to tailor the program around myself, and I hope that in some way, shape, or form you're able to do the same. Again, I will be doing a lot of things outside the home. I will be taking the camcorder with me. Again, showing you the groceries that I get. You will actually be there as I am actually buying the stuff. And if you don't see everything on this page, on Big Cuz 52, you'll see it at Virgo Gems on my column. But I'll try to put a lot of things on here as well. But check back periodically, back and forth, because I do want you guys to be part of this experience. And again, I hope that this inspires someone. I hope that this comforts someone. I hope that I am successful at it, and I'm going to try my hardest for my family and myself to be a better me, because I know that not only they love me, but you guys love me too. So know that I am trying my best to be a better Kiana. So I thank you all for viewing. Thank you all for loving me so. Thank you all for commenting. Be blessed.